I'm Robert.
I'm Ron.
Paul.
And we're three idiots eating
Pizza!
All right, here we are, three idiots eating pizza, and a very special episode today because we are at the Hayes House of Pizza. We're at Robert's house. He's a pizza maker. He has a pizza oven, and we're going to make pizzas here.
In Saratoga, California.
Let's just say we're going to try and make pizzas
We're going to
here.
try and make pizza. Well, yeah, Paul and I have never done this, so we're going to have to take Robert's lead
And I
on
haven't
this.
done it a ton either, but you know, we got the pizza oven back
But
here.
we do
and we're
know
gonna-
what we like. So
Yeah.
that's been the thing. If you're watching our episodes, we keep saying, I think we could do this better ourselves.
Yeah.
So today's the day that we're going to find out because we've done over 30 reviews now and we're on our way to 100. Whew. So let's see if we're just talking ass and we don't know what the heck we're talking about.
I'll bet it's going to be really good.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
One of the things I'm going to try to do today, I don't know how many pizzas we can make, Robert, but my wife can't eat tomatoes. Is that crazy? So she basically can't eat pizza. Can we try to create something that pizza without tomatoes?
Good thing that I prepared a white sauce.
A white sauce. Woo! All right.
Right?
Very
So
good.
we'll try that as well.
All right, three idiots at the Hayes House of Pizza. Let's go.
Go give it a try. All right. So before these idiots get here, there's some things that have to happen. We have to make the dough, and for the New York style pizza, we need to make it about 3 days in advance. So I've went ahead and done that. We're not a cooking show, so we're not going to go through the whole process. But we did use flour, right? Some flour. And, there's different kinds of flours you can use. For our dough today, we just use regular flour. We use some salt, some yeast, a little bit of sugar, and some water. And brought that all together, kneaded the dough. It's been proofing in the fridge for 3 days, and we're ready to take that out and let it rest at room temperature before we're ready to cook it. All right, another thing that needs to be prepared is the sauce. So, I got a sauce from my friend Chris Cosentino, celebrity chef, philanthropist, cyclist, all-around good guy. So he suggests the main thing is you got to use a really good tomato. So we are using the Cento red tomatoes. I'm sure there's others out there, but it has to be a really good tomato. Garlic, some garlic, salt, a little bit of sugar, and we're using an Italian herb blend. Chris recommends using a little bit of oregano. So we'll pull all that together, and we have our lovely sauce ready to go. All right, last thing we need to do to prepare was grate some cheese. We have our whole milk, low moisture mozzarella. We're using a Tillamook. We like Tillamook. For the bottom of the pizza, when you're doing a cheese pizza, a lot of times they suggest using a Pecorino Romano, so we have that here. And then Paul wanted to try some cheddar cheese on one of the pizzas, so we went ahead and grated up some cheddar cheese here as well. So we'll be using those. We'll be using those out there at the pizza oven. All right, so here we are outside at the GOZNEY Pizza Oven. Our friends at GOZNEY hooked us up with this nice pizza oven out here. So about 30 minutes before you actually start using the oven, you got to fire it up, bring it up slowly to the temperature that you want. We're looking at about between 600 and 700 degrees that we'd like to get our pizza stone inside, and then same with the oven temperature. So what we're going to do is fire it up now, bring it up to temperature slowly. We do have a gun that's going to test the stone heat. And then once we get the stone to where we want it, we're going to bring the oven temperature down and see if we can't make a good pizza. It's not an easy thing to do. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. So we're going to turn this down. We're going to start it pretty low. Get that flame going in there. And we're going to come over here and just turn our oven on so we can see what temperature it's at. Right now it's at 94 and climbing. So we're going to get that bad boy up to about 700 degrees. All right, we're ready to test the stone and see how hot it is. We're hoping it's up there. Let's see. Can you get in on this? So we're looking at about 730 degrees temperature right there on that stone. And if you come over here, you can see we're at about 760 in the oven temperature, and we're going to turn that down. So right now we're going to come over here, we're going to turn this to low. We know that our stone's really hot. That's what we want. We're going to wait a few while Paul has a beer over here and see if we can't get this oven temperature down to about 700 degrees, maybe a little lower, 675. Let's wait. All right, now that the oven is cooling, we're going to go ahead and start making our pizza. So first thing, you know, we cleaned up our surface out here. We're going to take some flour our surface. All right, plenty of flour, don't be shy.
Look at that.
Then we're going to take our first crust that has been proofing here. Get it out of this little container. Woo! And then we're going to start working it a little bit. Get it in this flour, get it done stick, and we will work this into a nice crust. All right, while our oven is cooling down, we're going to go ahead and build this pizza. So let's get in here, get a nice ladle of sauce, put it right in the middle there, and we're just going to spread it on around. We want to make sure we get the right amount
Well, that looks like a professional.
that these guys like.
Yeah, it's got to be enough sauce, but not. Yeah, you're right.
What do you think, guys? Is that
I think we should follow your lead on the first one and then go from there.
All right, we don't want too much, so we're going to go ahead and leave it like that.
That's probably pretty good.
Now, I'm told that you want to put a nice layer of pecorino romano at the bottom of a cheese pizza.
You're told, all right.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some pecorino romano around.
And is that a little spicy?
It's a little nutty.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not too much like that.
Did you get like a manual of how do you make a New York style pizza?
We need a manual, huh? Then we're going to go with our mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Lots of mozzarella.
That's a lot.
Now, is this aged mozzarella?
This is whole milk. This is,
Well, he said that aged is one that you're supposed to use aged.
no, not mozzarella. You use the
Oh.
aged with the Parmesan.
Okay.
All right, guys, that look like enough for you?
It looks like a lot to me.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
going to put any, even a tiny bit of cheddar on that?
Not on this one. Not on this one. Okay, you ready?
So that's
We're
it?
going in the oven.
Come on.
Come on over.
Come on. Come on.
That is it. This is how they make the cheese pizza. Our oven temperature down to about 667 degrees. Okay. So it shouldn't be too hot in there. The stone retains its temperature.
And
So let's
the stone,
go ahead
what's
and
the stone temperature?
we want it about 650,
Okay.
650 to 700. We're
You
going to
wanna
slide
keep it
that
away
bad
from that
boy
flame
right
there?
in there. And we're going to leave it there for about a minute and a half. And then we're going to start turning it. All right, we're going to give it a 180 turn now. See if we can get in there. All right, bring it out. I'm just going to give it a nice turn. Start getting this side. And Paul's right, we're going to move it away from that flame a little bit.
And the flame's on there on the left, as you can see.
Yep.
But that stone is so hot that the whole thing's being cooked, right?
Yeah, so you want...
Oh, I can see the cheese
So the
moving.
problem that we have normally is the stone isn't hot enough, so we don't get that char on the bottom that you like,
Yeah.
Ron. But the cheese starts getting too hot, and because the oven temperature is too hot. So you have to take it out before the bottom is actually cooked, and that's what we're going to try and avoid here. We're going to try and get it crisped up.
Can you turn the temperature down like
It
the
is
flame?
down. The flame is down as far as it goes. You know, turn it slightly every so often just to try and keep it from the edge from burning right next to the flame.
So what I've noticing right away is pizza is a super art,
It is an art.
and it's intricate and it takes time. So I can see where a restaurant could just kind of get hasty because they're
You just
trying
start
to
pumping them out.
they're
Yep.
trying to pump them out. So maybe they don't get as perfect every single pie.
We're making pizza, boys.
I know.
Yeah, the dogs are waiting.
Actually, what you doing?
Yeah, so you have it.
See, the bottom
No, it's still got a ways
does
to
not
go.
have the undercarriage that we
Does
like.
not have a way to go. It has a way to go.
It has a way to go, but you gotta be cognizant of the burn factor on the crust, you know? And that's why you're turning it
The
regularly.
burn factor.
So you guys did some research, huh?
The research, I think, is trial and error.
You gotta try it, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's what people that own pizza restaurants do. Yeah, that's looking like New York to me. New York, right here in Saratoga, California. Wow.
We're gonna bring it over here to our cutting board. Tee this up for the next one. We're going to go ahead and turn this back up because we're going to lose a little temperature on that stone while we're dealing with this one. So that's it for now.
It's starting to get whitened up. See? Did we leave it in long enough?
But do you see how there's different colors in here? It almost looks like
Yes,
there's cheddar
it
on
does.
there,
You're
but
right.
but there's
That's
not,
awesome.
right?
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's a little caramelized.
Yep. And let's take a look at that undercarriage.
Ooh.
It is
I gotta
cooked.
tap it.
Let me see.
Oh yeah.
That looks
We're
good.
gonna get a crunch out of that.
You had a good eye for that.
All right, Paul's going to give it a cut. Let's go, Paul.
Be careful.
Don't cut your
Put
fingers.
your fingers. Yeah.
It's our bass player right there. We need those fingers. And that is a very sharp knife that GOZNEY provided us. Thank you, GOZNEY. All right, Ron.
All right, here I go.
See how we did.
There's gonna be some flop
There's
here.
some flop.
But that's 'cause there's a lot of
some
cheese
flop.
on it.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe we need to
I'm giving some assistance.
cook it a little longer.
Woo.
Or maybe we put too much cheese on it.
You know what? That cheese is so good, there can't be any too much. That's good cheese.
Yeah, we use a nice Tillamook. We like Tillamook.
Yeah, it looks good.
So I think the next one we do cook a little longer. But it doesn't take away from the flavor. It's really good.
So Paul was saying we actually cooked this a little less than 5 minutes, and I think we want to give it a good full 5 minutes. We'll do that next time.
There's not much crunch, see?
Yep. Let's go next time. We'll
But
cook
it
it a
seemed
little
like it
longer.
was
A little longer. That being said, this is probably as good as any pizza we've had that we reviewed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't know because is it the freshness factor? Is it just cooling out of the oven? That's really good. Cook that a little longer, which I always say, and it won't be so mushy like this. But that's really good. So we're going to improve on the next one.
Absolutely.
But on this one, I'm giving it an 8.6.
All right.
That's good.
All right, here we are at Hayes House of Pizza in Saratoga, California. We've been talking about this for a long time. We're finally doing it. And now I saw this pizza actually being made, and it's just dough, sauce, and cheese.
Yeah. That's how they do it.
Give it a try. And it's delicious. Just like I knew it would be. I agree with Ron. It's one of the best we ever had. I don't think the crust is. I think it's cooked pretty close to being perfect. I'm going to give this a straight 9.0.
Wow. Nice.
Good 9.
Okay. You know, one thing I noticed that if you let it cool a little bit, it does firm up a little bit. You
I
know,
was just going to
this
say
is
that.
Pretty hot right out of the oven, so it's pretty cheesy.
Yeah, it's
You
hot.
know, but let's give it a try. All right. First off, the cheese is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there. Sorry.
Secondly, so is the sauce.
Yeah,
The sauce is great.
the sweetness.
Our friend Chris Cosentino gave us a sauce recipe,
Oh,
so we know it's going to be good. All right.
celebrity chef
Yeah.
Chris Cosentino.
We're going to cook the next one a little bit longer, so we're going to firm up that crust a little bit. And I think we know what we're doing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're doing. We know what we're doing because we're good eaters.
Yeah, you did everything.
This is good. 8.9.
89,
89.
8.9
I mean, it all, it's good.
out of our minds.
Yeah, it's really good. I knew it would be.
All right, we're going for pizza number 2, and we're going to take a little of Paul's comments and actually add a little more sauce because the sauce is so flavorful.
Yeah, it is good.
Now I have a question. Is there garlic in this
Looks
sauce?
like
There
there's a
is
couple
garlic
chunks
in
of
the
garlic.
sauce,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
So we're going to use
I
more.
assume we can't share this recipe for this sauce because this is Chris Cosentino's
Oh, no,
secret
no, he's
recipe.
happy to share.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. What do you think, Paul? A little more? Or are
Like
you
an
good?
artist painting a picture. Maybe just a hair more, just like a tiny bit. There you go. Fill in the blanks there.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's a lot of sauce, but I think, might as well
It's a little more than last time. All right, and then we're going to use, of course, we're going to use the Pecorino Romano. Go with a little sprinkling of Pecorino Romano just for that flavor. Okay. And then Paul is suggesting we actually use a little less mozzarella.
But still, you have to use a lot. Mozzarella.
So what do you think? You think that's
Little
good?
more.
A little more. You don't need it too crazy. Okay, that's good.
You think maybe a little bit more? Is that good?
I
Well,
think
you
it's
still
good.
have cheddar to throw in there. So
Oh,
Oh yeah, you want to do a little sprinkling of
Throw
cheddar?
some cheddar.
This is a white cheddar?
No.
Oh,
Orange
glasses.
cheddar. It's
My
just your
sunglasses
glasses
are
are
orange.
Not too much.
Not
right?
too much, just for a
They're
little
light.
color, a
Yes,
little,
definitely.
Tell me when to stop.
just a little bit over here.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's good. All right, now we're gonna go with the sopressata,
Ooh,
which is a salami. We've had this on pizzas,
that's an Italian salami?
several times.
Paul's still got cheese going on.
Try it for a little bit more.
Okay.
What's this called again?
It's like salami.
Sopressata,
Sopressata. Okay.
which is like it's a salami.
It's a lot of meat.
Okay, and then we're gonna go with the pepperoni.
Now, are these the kind of pepperonis you like?
It is. These
Curl
are
up
the
and-
little cup
Oh,
pepperonis.
nice. All right. Of course, at the Hayes House of Pizza, we get those kind of pepperonis.
That's a lot of meat.
Yep, we're going meat pizza right now. We're not afraid.
This pizza is called the
Those
Smash
things
Mouth.
shrink- Those things
The
shrink up.
Smash Mouth Special.
Yes, these do shrink up.
Throw a couple in the middle and they're good.
Now, this is like one of those round table pizzas where they say they have like 200 pieces of
Slices, yeah.
pepperoni.
Yeah, that's a meaty pizza right there.
Okay, what do you think?
I think it looks
A
good.
lot of meat.
Now, putting meat on it, does it make it more challenging when you cook it?
Let's
We're
find
about to
out.
find out.
Okay,
Let's find out.
let's find out. I would think it's a little more challenging.
All right, let's test the oven. I did heat it back up.
All
There you go.
right.
There it
Good
is.
slide. Nice.
And we need about a minute and a half right
Slide,
there.
slide, slippery
It's kind
slide.
of cool to watch it cook too.
Guess we call this the alternative piece.
This is the Paul special.
Paul special because he likes sauce, so they put a lot of sauce on it.
Yeah, we learned a few
Yeah, looks like
things
it.
making this one. We
Yes.
definitely learned a few things.
Now what I'm seeing is I do have some firmness I could play with here. Not really.
So,
Well, there we go.
go ahead and try
There we
it.
go.
Because we added all that meat, it brought an extra layer of sauciness, and we added extra sauce to this one.
Yeah, that was my fault.
So it's almost like we want to add a little less sauce when you're adding the meats because it has,
Nope.
meat juice.
Texture-wise, you have some flop, but this is a really tasty piece of pizza. The juices I'm getting from the meats, added with the sauce that we already love, and this cheese that we already love, and let's check it out.
Oh, I hear a crunch.
There's crunch factor. So maybe a little longer, but you haven't. But I don't think so.
We could have left it a little longer if we had a little less sauce on there.
Yeah.
But this takes care of everything I like. It has char, so I get that. The meats are curled up real nice. It's very thin and packs a punch. That's a 9.0. Woo!
We
A
don't
lot of
suck.
restaurants in Santa Clara County. Get your act together. And the SF Bay area, because we're going to explore even more. But 9.0 for Hayes House of Pizza.
Here we are back at the Hayes House of Pizza, Saratoga, California. Yeah, they're calling this Paul Special, but my only suggestion was more sauce, and I think I might have ruined it, but let's give it a try.
I don't think you ruined it.
I think you ruined it because the flavor of the
It's really
sauce is
good.
so good.
Yeah.
What are you thinking there, Paul?
I think it's the best meat pizza we ever had.
Now, we did have a really good meat pizza at Slice of Hamid.
Yes, they did have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like super good. These meats are are perfect. I'm glad we didn't put on extra sauce too, because the sauce is
It's good, huh? It's good sauce.
I'm gonna go 9.3 on this.
Yeah, we got the little
Super good.
little cut pepperonis there, and the soppressata, our classic sauce with the right amount of cheese. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I think the soppressata is giving it an extra flavor. It adds real nice to it.
That's good. Yep. That, flavor-wise, it's really good. And the sauce is so flavorful that you do want that sauce on there. We just got to master how we get the amount of sauce that we want, get the right char, right temperature in the oven. We're close,
Yeah, it's
but
super good.
this is really good. 9.2.
9.2. Now, maybe I'm crazy, but maybe in order to put more sauce, you gotta go thicker on the dough, on the crust,
Maybe,
which is against what we like
Right.
to do. So, yeah, it is a fine. Pizza making is a science.
it is.
Definitely.
The sauce would have been right if I just would have listened to Robert had it right, and then I put more on, and that's what did it.
And made it more flavorful.
This is
So,
tasty, though.
I don't
It
know.
really
is.
good.
The sauce is really good though.
Yeah. Awesome. Good job.
Yeah, really, really good.
We're going to go with the third pizza today because, when you're making dough, it's hard to make just a small amount of dough. So, we have enough for 3 pizzas. So we're going to go with a white sauce today. And this white sauce is in honor of Ron's wife, Jenny, because it's their 25th wedding anniversary today. So we're going to, and she doesn't eat red sauce. So we're going to make a little white sauce pizza. So we have some white sauce
5
here.
years.
Yeah, so for this one, we're going to go back to our Pecorino Romano.
Oh,
You got to have a little base of the Pecorino Romano.
All right.
The other thing we were discussing is on the last pizza, we did put a little cheddar on there, and the cheddar is not a low moisture cheddar, so
Yeah.
it did give us a little more moisture than we wanted. So we're not going to do that this time. We're going to go with just the Pecorino Romano, and then we're going to go with our mozzarella. Okay, also on this one, we like a little bit of ground sausage. So we're going to go ahead and put some ground sausage on here.
Yeah, we first noticed that ground sausage was really good on pizza when we went to House of Pizza. One of my favorites.
And there it is.
Let's
You're
check
actually
out
a
the
fan of McDonald's.
progress of this
Yeah.
other alternative piece, which is the white sauce piece. About the
I can
White
tell that this
sauce
one's,
pizza.
you can tell by this when you take it off, it's going to be
Look
firm
at
at the
it.
bottom. That one's got to cool
it's
off.
bubbling. Look at that. All right, got my hands on the alternative 2 piece with Alfredo. So it's a white sauce with ground sausage. This one has minimal flop, actually.
Yeah.
You take this pizza with the red sauce, and this is like a 9.5. I'm not huge on the Alfredo for whatever reason, but I really like this one because we cooked it longer.
Yeah.
A lot of char. I love the sausage. This one with a red sauce, then I think it's our money pizza. Bite number 2. Everyone knows the rules. 1 bite. It kind of threw me a little bit because of the Alfredo, but now the second bite, that's a really good pizza. If you own a pizza place, you'd have to give this a big, nice signature name because this thing would be a bestseller, I think.
How's the crunch? On the
I
crust
can
there?
tell it's good. Look,
Yeah.
look, look, it has char because that's what I'm looking for. That char with the cheese and the sausage and this white Alfredo sauce. 9.2. The highest we rated a pizza, I think. That's the one we rated 9.5. 9.2. Good job, Hayes House of Pizza.
All right, we're back at Hayes House of Pizza here in Saratoga. Gonna try the Alfredo sausage pizza. It looks delicious. I love the idea of ground sausage. Let's give it a try.
Now, have you guys made one of these before?
No. Do you think it needs more sausage, or you think we got the right amount of sausage?
A little bit more sauce
A little more sausage, okay.
because the sausage is so good. What do you think, Paul?
I see Ron's point, but it's still delicious because it, you know, with the Alfredo, so it's a little bit like milder and a little bit saltier, maybe, but it's still just super delicious. And I love the ground sausage. Yeah, I'd like to try this with red sauce too, but I'm still going to give it a 9.1.
Okay.
A 91. Yeah, the more bites you take out of it, the more you separate yourself from the red sauce or the feeling that it has to have a red sauce. And by itself, it's really good.
All right. Well,
All right, the great equalizer now.
I love a good Alfredo, you know, and you know, I probably would have put a pancetta with this, you know, to give it that little bit even more saltiness.
And what's pancetta?
It's like a cured pork bacon kind of product, you know. All right, let's give it a try. That's not throwing me off at all. That's damn good.
It is good.
I love an Alfredo. I do love a white pizza. I think we could use more sausage on here.
Yep.
Crust is really good.
Yep.
I mean, you can see on this one, you know.
Yeah.
Really good. Cheese, right amount. Wow.
That's a good undercarriage.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. You're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 9.2 on this.
Yeah, we might have messed up and just made the best pizza ever right there.
Yeah, pretty darn good
Excellent.
for three idiots making pizzas. Wow, I like the white sauce. Okay,
You have to.
good job, guys.
Yeah, good
Nice.
job to the Hayes House of
I think
Pizza.
we made some good pizzas.
Fuck yeah, we did.
All right, we did our review at Hayes House of Pizza right here. That was awesome. Made our own pizzas, and what I figured out or found out is pizza is not easy.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
It's a science.
It is, and you got to have great ingredients too. That's
and
the thing.
great ingredients, and you really have to focus on the intricacies of making it each pizza. And I think places that we go to, sometimes they rush them out, and you're just not getting that detail in the food.
And I don't think a lot of them use the great ingredients. You know, you got to have good cheese, you got to have good sauce, you have to have good tomatoes to start with,
And good meats.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
This is the best one we've done. It was the best pizza we've ever had.
well, what that means is everyone in Santa Clara County, we're going to San Francisco too, San Mateo County, you got to step up your game.
Yeah, ours is
right.
better.
Because Robert doesn't do this
Robert's
for a
is-
living.
Robert's is better.
But
It's not mine, it's
as
ours,
good or
man.
better. So,
Yeah. So,
well, Paul helped.
what do you think, Paul? What are we giving? What are we giving?
I'd give this a 9.2.
9.2.
9.2 for the Hayes House of Pizza, and that was awesome. So we actually did 3 this time, 1 cheese and then 2 alternatives. That Alfredo was
it's
really
good.
good with the ground sausage. I think more ground sausage on there, like Paul said. Try that with the red sauce. That might be our winner pizza.
That
might
could be
have
the
to come
best
back
one.
and do
We
that
have to try it
again.
again. Let's try it again.
You know, if you owned a restaurant, you would be testing your recipes every single day, right? You'd be building out, trying different things. We didn't have the opportunity to do that. We're just winging it, right? We're just making a pizza. So I think that as we go, we could modify and make the perfect pizza. You know, of course, using great ingredients. So,
Yeah, that red sauce with the ground sausage, and we're going to call that the Smash Mouth Pizza.
yeah, we're
That's what I
coming
think.
back here for sure.
All right.
and Paul suggested maybe we should make some sandwiches here too.
And
Yeah, that's
maybe, an episode of 3 Idiots Eating Sandwiches right here. So
Why
we
not?
got that to look forward to.
Why not?
All right, 3 idiots. Let's go on to the next one.
Let's do it.